following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Hong Kong, China, weighing in at 130 pounds, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
And his opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Superstar.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
Steel cage action kicking off here, guys.
Well, the door's locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
Boom, what impact!
There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
This might be it!
Oh, my.
He's starting to stumble here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful. You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, and that anything is
Oh, rapid fire! He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Ooh, what impact!
Oh, nasty impact.
This is it.
Beautiful technique.
But he's got to capitalize now.
This could be all she wrote.
On the mark. I knew it was only a matter of time.
You gotta believe this one's over. Look at this. Into the quick cover. just before 3. That was real close.
It's going to take more than that.
He caught him slipping. He's in control.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October.
His shoulders are down. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
It's going to take more than that.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Oh, impactful slam.
Victory is on the...
There's the cover. Can he do it? Yeah, he's got a lot left in him.
He is not going to go down without a fight, Michael.
When this guy's on, look out.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Not again. Wow.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand, right?
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's got him covered. He's got the shoulders down. Digging deep for a kick out.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt. Oh, what a backbreaker.
Man, just ugly impact.
I don't know how much more of this he can take. You can't help but wonder how much more of this he can take.
This is all but over. Well, on the plus side, he's not the only one in that ring struggling for air right now.
This is not where you want to be. What's this all about?
I don't know, but it's not good, I can tell you that.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
Boom! Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude dove from the top of the cage onto the Warrior. But after the Warrior's signature Gorilla Press Slam, the Ultimate One climbed over the cage and retained his WWE Championship. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other, like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Byron, when we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them, I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And of course, the Elimination Chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match, where weapons are on top of the cage. Just goes to show you that times may change, but the objective to destroy an opponent remains the same. There's still no better way to settle a score than to do battle with your adversary inside a steel cage.
Boom! Harsh impact.
And it's reversed.
Oof!
Nailed it.
Boom! Oh boy.
We've got something brewing here, Corey.
Yeah, I suspect things could get a little out of hand.
The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need.
He survived the cage. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Look at him go. Check him out here. Check this out. And here's the last piece of the puzzle.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
Put a check in the win column for John Cena.
And talk about displaying a never say die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that win right there.